Hello and good morning. Welcome to your daily tarot reading with me, from Self Love Self Care System. I'm doing a reading today from the Midnight Magic Tarot Deck of Mushrooms by Sara, by the way. So, how is everyone? Are you all having a good time? Are you all having a good season at the moment? I'm going through quite a lot. I'm absolutely exhausted. I want to say thank you to those of you who've been really patient with regard to your reports, because I know that there is a few I still need to get out. So for those of you who are waiting for those, thank you. Also, I do want to say I've sent a message out to everybody now, so you should be getting yours on the times slots I've set. So there'll be some, but I should have them all done by midnight. So if you're waiting. For the rest of you, they're closed now. So if you wanted one, keep an eye out. They'll come back out again sometime towards the end of the year if you'd like one. Maybe get yourself one for Christmas. Okay, lovelies. Now, without further ado, let's have a look at what our Midnight Magic Tarot Deck of Mushrooms wants to tell us for Monday, the 27th of April. So, excuse me, my voice is going. So, our daily tarot for the day. So, your first cards, angels, can you come in, please? Thank you. So, how have I done that? Is it that way around? So, it's the three first, and you've got the Three of Pentacles, got an extra card today, and you've got the Queen of throw on the floor. The Queen of Swords. Okay, angels, go on then. So, they've brought you the Three of Pentacles because they want to talk about your internal clock, your internal timing, your internal answer to your next steps, to what you have to pay for, what you need to save, and what you need to disregard. Right? This is what they're saying. So they're saying that you're in a space right now where you're being asked to pay very, very close attention to people around you and who can assist you in what you're doing, okay? Who can assist you? You're being asked to recognize that everything happens based on the trajectory that you're on and also the things that you put into place. So they're actually talking about steps. So they're talking about like you can't really get from A to G. That's what they're saying, right? You can't. You'd have to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? And they're saying that what they're seeing is a lot of us, I think I've included in this, attempting to jump over actual things that you need to experience. So what they're saying is this is about recognizing that you need to do the things you need to do. You need to tune in to the people that you need to tune into, those that can help you, those that can assist you. And you also need to recognize that you can create the money that you desire. You just see what this is I can really see it's like a mix between you wanting something but not recognizing you have to do the thing to get the thing. So it's like there's a discrepancy time-wise. Does that make sense? And what the angels are saying is when you understand that there's a discrepancy, that's when you start to make the inroads that you're trying to make towards you're kind of completing something, you're finishing something out, you're I'm trying to think of this because the angels are showing me images rather than telling me today. So what do you mean by that? Because they're showing me like a chessboard, but they're showing me, oh, we can't. I get it. I get it. Thank you, angels. Yeah, you need to understand your moves rather than just making a move, which might put you into a checkmate. Makes sense? Okay, and then your next card in this first bit is the Queen of Swords. Now, what the angels are saying is you are not alone in what you're doing. You're not alone. You're being assisted by energetic vibrations outside of you that are very, very spiritual, very, very high vibration. Yet there is something, a prickliness about you here. You are feeling a little bit prickly because this is the swords, and swords tend to lend themselves to pain. However, because it's the Queen, the angels are saying they want you to be very clear on the fact that you are the master here. You are the one that holds the key to the timeline that you're working on. It's just that what they're showing me is you've got to that pinnacle, you've got to that point where you recognize your sovereignty, your authority, your autonomy, yet you haven't recognized that you need to do the work, the moves, the shifts to actualize this. And they're saying you are in that sovereign space, actualize it. And this is about using your pain, using the things that are difficult for you so you can shift. There's an episode of Star Trek or something like that years ago. There is, right? And I think it's Jean-Luc Picard is in it, right? He's Captain Jean-Luc Picard in it. And so maybe it's Voyager, or I don't know, it's one of those things. But he says something like, I need my pain. So this is about you using your pain as a catalyzer to help you to actually start making inroads to what you want to do. It's quite powerful tarot cards there, and kind of like a sort of I kind of a bridging understanding of where you're going to move and shift and how you shift out of expectation into receivership, because that's what they're showing me. Okay, they're saying that often we move and we shift and we drive in a sense of expectation. Yet what they're saying here is this is about receiving, right? So then your next card, this makes so much sense, right? We have the Queen of Swords here, you've got the Knight of Swords here. You are really tripping the light fantastic a little bit here, and you're attempting, the angels are showing me that you're attempting to try as a, I'm not a lover of the word try. However, there is a try in this. You're not doing, you're trying to affect change through difficulty, through pushing. I get it now. I understand it now. Okay. This is flow. This is recognizing that you move with the flow of times. You understand your purpose based on what your body and your real intuition is telling you, right? These two cards, especially this one, so Queen, it's the sword energy, are telling me that you are really struggling. There's with being fully in that moment, you're attempting to push it. The pain comes from the push, right? I want to explain something to you. It's a little bit about purpose. Purpose isn't actually about shoving. It's about understanding divine timing, understanding the flow, recognizing that when something's ready and it's percolated and it's made right, it will come to you. So, for example, maybe you're looking for a job, but what if the job you're meant to go to, the person who's in the job that you're meant to have still there hasn't moved yet and shifted out of their that energy into their next energy, and then because they're waiting for the person who doesn't make sense, or maybe you're looking for um an offer because you're attempting to go into a business partnership, but you can't find the person, or you want to do a collaboration, but you can't find that person because the divine energy, the steps that you need to take, they haven't happened. So, for example, maybe you're looking for the job, but you're rather than looking for the job in timely manner, the tarot is saying, and the angels are saying that you're trying to jump steps. You won't be able to do that. You can't just have the job if you didn't do the application form, for example. That's kind of how they're trying to show you, yeah? And also, if you try to affect it with pushing, pushing is not divinely orchestrated. Pushing is the fated life. It's where you're not living in the energetic vibration of source and universal energy. Okay. It's very powerful. We're a very strong energy. Okay, my lovelies, if you got this far, I'd love a thumbs up. And I'd also adore a subscribe if you should feel called. Are you ready for your final card? I'm really excited about this. Wow. This is a strong message, lovelies. It's a really strong message. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, especially considering the messages you had last week. So the angels, there must be something that's happened that is, there's a reason they're telling you this, because they're talking about this, right, which we've already discussed. Then they're talking about you trying to push, and you got the Ten of Swords as well. You got three loads of swords. You got the Queen, the Knight, the Ten. There's a lot of difficulty. The angels are saying if you keep struggling against the tide's going to ebb and flow naturally because it works with the cyclical nature of all that it's with the natural rhythms of the natural elements and the earth, okay, and its gravitational pull. And what's going on at the moment with yourself, with your energy, is that you're trying to pull against that. You're attempting to shift and move when you're not quite ready. You're not quite ready. I want to point this out to you, though, You are at an ending. You are at an ending. You're about to begin a new cycle. However, what the angels are telling me is to tell you is that you've got to allow this, yourself to take the steps of this is how you're going to feel. Hope it makes sense. Hope it does. Hope the tarot has given you the messengers and the angels have guided you so you can actually make the shifts that you need to. And I would say, if you've got any questions and thoughts, pop them in the comments and I will drop on and say some words to you about that. Sending you all so much love. Namaste. Have a glorious Monday and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Lots of love. Bye, everyone.